So, when I started today and thought about what do I put into the stream title, I suddenly came to the realization that I probably will not be a grappling hook in this game. And I'm quite upset at it because what replaced the grappling hook is not something I would want to replace it. Gliders are fun, don't get me wrong, but I'm not, I'm not that good at controlling aircraft of any kind. Like, sure, I know some maneuvers here and there to keep up with the actual good guys, but when it comes to actually controlling an aircraft, or what I consider to be actually controlling an aircraft, I consider myself to be utter garbage. But with that being said, this glider is freaking crap, and it's not necessarily the speed that puts me off, or come on, the heck. Um, it's more that I get exhausted gliding. That is what uh, really irritates me, because they decided that you can run forever. You cannot sprint forever, but you can run a freaking mile and a half. And bruh, she miscalculated my time here a little bit.
Inhibitor container. Nearby.
So come on, crouch. Um, so if I had the choice of getting rid of my glider right now and getting the grappling hook instead, I would trade that in a blink of an eye. But on the other hand, the glider makes perfect sense here because you have uh, a lot of airflow around here. But then again, uh, not again. Um, the same way, you can implement the grappling hook here, and I could guarantee you that uh, almost everyone will rather use the grappling hook instead of the paraglider that is in here. And that is mainly due to the exhaustion. And once you would have fixed, like maybe cut the drain of exhaustion down by half or something like that, just a bit. Uh,
Inhibitor
Not
container
that it
nearby.
should be done, but the comparison, like I would still choose uh, the grappling hook anytime because you were just able to save yourself with it almost in any situation. Sure, it was like in Just Cause where you can fall 400 meters and grapple the ground beneath you, actually accelerating you, and then saving you by performing that action, which was quite dumb. But hey, uh, On the other hand, you have the glider, which has quite a large prep time, where you I never really timed it, did I? And I would say about 5 to 8 seconds. Just some guessing the numbers here. Just in just a few moments, you needs a lot of time to deploy, and that just feels unsatisfying, especially since it's such a long time. But yeah, the main reason I don't like the gliders, not necessarily the exhaustion or the deployment time, but simply that it's slower than your average run speed. That is the first thing, and the next thing that will always be in my head as the thing that's annoying about it. Like, you do not gain mobility really through it, since the speed that you lose is quite significant. And speed is one of the major factor of parkour games. So, or climbing games in general. Like that is why there are momentum perks in your skill tree. That you do not lose momentum while dashing through enemies. Where is it? Is it here? No. Is this? Run through a group of enemy. Yeah. Not losing momentum. So they know how important that is. And I could also reverse that and say that they intentionally reduce maybe some time to make that perk even be relevant. But I don't know yet. Because wait, do I have it or do I not have it? Okay, I haven't used it then. I think I just got it last stream and I was more doing other stuff than looking at what my perks actually do. Yes? Are we done here? Did I get the quest complete? One way or another, I need some UV. But yeah, I really do not like the paraglider. That is just so much wrong with it. I just cannot state this enough for you, that you can run forever. And I also should do my points right, because the main reason why I have that as one of my grinding points is before in Dying Light 1 you had the you do not have endless running. You were limited to a stamina bar. You could climb endlessly, which is also the reverse in this one. But the game slowed down in that you could not sprint forever, which makes absolutely sense. Wait, I think I'm just correcting myself. I think I remember that wrong. No, you couldn't run forever. After a while, your character would become slow and exhausted. So you could still make it quite far, but ultimately it would narrow down your vision, and you would, and in order to get rid of those debuffs, you would have to come to a standstill and then recover. Ah, crap. Time to die! Haha! um, okay.
They're gonna barbecue me! I'm only a new recruit!
I think another way I could tackle the quotation mark problem with the paraglider is that if you are fully exhausted, you shouldn't just fall. Maybe the game will then force you to just go down. And I don't mean go down, but glide down, you know. But also wanna grab a different argument ahead of time, where you could say that the developer have made it so that the more stamina you have, the more paragliding you can do. And in theory, that sounds nice, but it's actually the reverse. Similar to the example I had before. Like, in this case, it's um, the level progression allows you to have something
Not forgive the renegades for that.
ease up um, something that was annoying before. But the things that make it annoying, I don't really agree that they equalize. Or that they only equalize. I have to get back into the facility again. Because I don't remember if I completed it or not. Right. Okay, I completed it. Okay. There's that button. That button. Then sleeping here was unnecessary.